When you choose to ignore the narcissist or go no contact with them, you're going to get some kind of reaction, and I want to bring some of those reactions to light today. Maybe you're still with the narcissist and just thinking about leaving, or maybe you don't know how they're going to take it if you do leave. Maybe you just want to know because you're as fascinated by these predators as I am and you just want to learn more. Whatever the case, let's go over how the narcissist responds to your lack of responses. Number 1, they are going to smear you. I probably don't really talk as much about smear campaigns as I probably should, and I'm only going to briefly touch on it here. In short, when you go no contact with a narcissist or stop talking to them for a certain period of time, you will get a smear campaign. Simply put, the narcissist runs to anyone and everyone who will listen and put you on blast. Smear campaigns do just that, they smear your name. This is where the narcissist makes you out to be the crazy one, the messed up one, the liar, the cheater, and essentially flips the script on what really happened between the two of you to best suit them. Not only do they garner sympathy from people because of this, they use this to get new supply, which we're going to get to in a second here. They gossip about you, and most damaging, it can turn people against you if they believe the narcissist. Number 2, they are going to get new supply. When you're out, don't think the narc is going to let their bed sheets cool down before somebody else comes along. In fact, the new person was probably in the picture long before you stepped out of it. The new supply is also going to get an earful about how shitty you are as the narcissist smears you, which we just talked about. Typically, by way of sob stories to make the new supply feel bad for them, this kicks the new supply into the "I have to fix you poor little wounded bird" mode, which the narcissist obviously loves. You'll hear a lot from new supply, you'll hear that a lot. Well, I can fix them and you can. That's because the narcissist has cried the most story. Don't think that the narc won't blast this new love all over social media too, because they will. They do this on purpose, don't think they don't. This is to get a reaction out of you and try to get you to stop ignoring them and talk to them, or to break no contact. Don't fall for that, please. Number 3, you will be hoovered. You're going to get hoovered if you're no contact and you haven't been hoovered, or if you're ignoring what have you, then you haven't waited long enough if you haven't been hoovered yet. My hoover took 3 months, some can take 20 years, and 99% of them come back around at least once to sniff about and see what they can see. You might get an overabundance of calls and texts, and that is super annoying. That's why they need to be blocked on all forms of communication, even if you're just giving them a silent treatment. Which I don't advise, but whatever reason you're quiet, just go ahead and block them. Number 4, attack of the flying monkey. A flying monkey is somebody who works on behalf of the narcissist, and this is sometimes done without this person even really knowing what they're doing. If the new supply reaches out to you, they're essentially a flying monkey, and the narcissist has more than likely told them to do this. The narcissist is the puppet master, always pulling the strings. The new supply probably doesn't even want to reach out to you. This is done, like I say, at behest of the narcissist. If the narcissist's friends and family has reached out, more than likely again the narc has told them to. Some of these people who we identify as flying monkeys even mean to cause harm. They don't even know that what they're doing is cruel, threatening, mean. Sometimes they know exactly what they're doing, but this is done to get you to, of course, reach out to the narcissist. The narcissist might also reach out to your friends and family in an attempt to get you to come around and talk to them again. This is nothing more than really a hoover by proxy, and it's incredibly cowardly. They can't even come to you to try to get a response, or they're extremely hard-headed, and even though they're blocked on all forms of communication, they're still trying to get to you. Like I say, this is generally done when the narcissist knows that you won't talk to them directly. Number 5, you're going to be stalked. You're going to be stalked, and I'm not saying this to scare you. Most stalking, quote-unquote, is done by way of social media. These days, if you do have more real-life stalking situations, Please don't hesitate to get the authorities involved, restraining orders of protection, things like that. This is why myself and every other coach preach to block these losers on social media, even if they don't reach out to you via Facebook or Instagram. Even if they don't reach out, they're watching what you post and watching what you do. Narcissists feel like we are possessions to them, as if they own us, even after they discard us or while we're sitting through a silent treatment. Whatever it is, they feel as if they own us even if they don't really want us. They want to know what you're up to, so don't give them that. Number 6, they will apologize. Narcissists try a lot of different ways to get you to come around and speak to them again, so they can continue to abuse you. You might be obsessively apologized to and sweet-talked and buttered up. Future faking is going to show up here, love bombing or idealization, whatever you want to call. It is going to show up here, some nostalgia. Any apology you get from a narcissist is fake, so keep that in mind when you get an apology and you think they're sincere. One of the last things the narcissist is sincere. Number 7, you will get rants and/or regrets. When sweet talk doesn't work, which is what most of them try at first, if that fails, you're going to drastically get something way different. Narcissists don't like when their usual tricks don't work on you anymore. You become more work for them to try to get supply out of, and like any nasty virus, they adapt to the environment. You might get some long-winded rants where they tell you how you suck, and they don't even want you anyway. They call you a cheater and a liar and project their bad behavior onto you, and then you sit there and go, if I suck so bad, why don't you just go away? When a narcissist is rejected or ignored, whatever it is, they typically lash out in this way, because they need to rationalize the fact that you're ignoring them or their rejection. They need to make it quote-unquote okay in their mind. And so, they very hastily decide that you're not worth anything anyway, so you not wanting them doesn't really matter, because they don't want you anyway. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If there is anything that needs to be discussed, write in the comments column below.